Kevin Peterson's available for selection again. Graham Swan will be taking the earliest flight home. He's unfortunately got a strain in his lower back, and that, allied with his knee problem, means that it's best for him to go home and get ready for the World Cup now.
Are you confident he'll make the World Cup?
Yes, I am.
How big a blow is it losing Swan?
Well, of course, it's a big blow. He's an important part of our side. He's a world-class performer, and he's full of confidence, obviously, after the Ashes. But, you know, these things happen. We're coming towards the end of a long, hard tour, and, you know, certainly the physical challenges are starting to take their toll. You asked about a third player, Bresnan. He's already on a flight home. He's got a grade 1 or grade 2 tear of his calf muscle, but we anticipate him being ready for the first game of the World Cup as well.
And one player coming back from injury, Stuart Broad, how close is he, how fit is he?
Well, there are two players coming back, one from injury, one from rest. James Anderson is back and he's available for selection. Stuart Broad, I don't anticipate being ready for any games in this series, but it's good to have him out here with the squad again. He's going to be an integral part of our World Cup campaign, and having him out here training with us, working with our sports science people out here is where he should be, and we anticipate him being ready for the start of the World Cup as well.
How pleased are you to have Jimmy back, and what do you think he can bring?
Look, I think one of the areas that I've been really happy with on this tour is the fact that some of our fringe players have come in and done very well, and people like Bresnan in the Test matches, who came in and did superbly. Tremlett the same. These guys stepped into the breach, and I think we've seen Shazad grow in the first 3 limited overs games, and I think they're great opportunities for some of our fringe players now. And we're gonna need, you know, with the schedules that we are given these days, we need a squad in which we can rotate certainly fast bowlers, because they are the ones at greatest risk of injury. But certainly a strong squad is invaluable to England.
You mentioned that tough schedule. Do you think it's taking its toll a little bit? I mean, the results, some people would say, suggest that it is.
Well, it's not ideal, of course, the start of this one-day series, but there's still 4 games to go. I think, you know, of course it's been a long tour. You know, very successful test series. We drew the 2020s, and we've had a poor start to the one-day series. So we intend to finish strongly. We're here to win these games. It is not only preparation for the World Cup, and it's important that we play good, hard cricket in these final 4 one-day games.
How much have you stressed the players the importance of this game and this series and winning here at a ground where you've had a lot of success, here in very different circumstances?
Adelaide's been a great ground for us on this tour so far. Yeah, the first-class game was very good for us, the Test match, the 2020 game. So it's good to be back here. Our guys feel very comfortable here, of course, and it's a great place to play. Both the city and the ground it's an outstanding venue. So we're excited. We're looking forward to it, and we're going to go out there and play to win, of course.
Would it be unthinkable to lose this series so quickly?
Well, I don't want to think about it.
How do you stop a 7-0 score?
By winning tomorrow.
There's obviously been a few issues this series. Where do you need to improve?
Well, in the first 2 games, by the halfway mark in each game, we were ahead, I'd say. And, you know, we were in good positions to win those games from there. We weren't good enough to do that. Also, you know, there's been some good performances from the Australians. In the last game, we were below par with the bat. You know, that was To win from that position, we would have had to had an outstanding session in the field. I thought we fielded and bowled with the sort of spirit and determination and application that we want to see from an England side, but we didn't have enough runs.
Andy, one thing that you guys have done really well so far this summer is really quell the performances of the captain. It seems to be a poison chalice for either Ponting or Clark whenever they've had it. Do you look to really drive the nail into Clark again tomorrow? He's struggling, he's under pressure, he's really copping it from the press and the fans at the moment.
Look, we're out here to win games of cricket, and not much more than that. We keep it pretty simple. Of course, we monitor everyone's form, and we will try to prey on weaknesses. But our focus is to win games.
Andy, obviously, Matt Pryor's come back from the team and had a great time with him since he's come back. Will you keep open with him the rest of the game?
He's had 2 low scores since he's been brought back, but on a good pitch here, I'd like to see him get a score on the board tomorrow.
Is there any thought to tinker with the order at all, or do you want to keep it as
Look, we're always monitoring the situation, and our responsibility is to maximise whatever resources we've got. That includes personnel and order, of course. But we're happy with the situation at the moment. If we deem it necessary to change, of course, we'll make that decision.
And you said Jimmy's available for selection. Do you bring him in tomorrow night?
Well, we'll announce our side at the toss.
Andy, did Paul Collingwood's success with the ball in Melbourne cloud anything in terms of selection? Obviously, he's still struggling a little bit with the bat. KP, you say, available again. Does it cause bowling? Is that just a bonus, or does it cloud anything at all?
Well, you're talking selection here, and as I say, we announce the side tomorrow. But the fact that he can bowl cannily as he does is another string to his bow. It's what's made him a very successful one-day international cricketer for England. He's a brilliant fielder, and he can obviously add value with the ball. So it's a factor, of course.
Just on Collingwood, Andy, are you worried about his form of the bat, though?
Yeah, of course we are, and he is. But we need him to be in form for the World Cup. And again, there's a good opportunity tomorrow for him to get that form.
What about Andrew Strauss, mate? Is he a bit tired by this stage of the tour?
Andrew Strauss is feeling very strong, actually. And he's a strong bloke, and he's feeling fit and strong, looking forward to playing a full role in the next 4 one-days.